Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the video and thought that it was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Maria, Hurricane Irma, 2016 West Virginia floods, 2015 Texas and Oklahoma floods, Hurricane Katrina. These are examples of natural disasters that have happened over the years due to the increase in climate change. It is crucial to understand the serious impacts of such disasters, as they have left many dead and injured and destroyed so much land in the process. So what exactly is climate change? A place's climate is determined by its long-term average weather. An alteration to such typical conditions is climate change. The environment around us is changing fundamentally due to human activity such as pollution and overcrowding, which is rising the Earth's temperature. Because of how frequently people use oil, gas, and coal for their homes, factories, and transportation, we are currently experiencing a fast change in the environment. These fossil fuels emit greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide. As they burn, the temperature of the globe rises as a result of these gases' ability to absorb solar heat. Atmospheric CO2 levels have increased 50%, and the planet is currently 1.1 Celsius warmer than it was in the 19th century. The Middle East faces a major threat from climate change. Now, as it is the driest place on Earth, it's only going to get worse. In the coming 10 years, it is predicted that temperatures would rise by 5 degrees Fahrenheit, and temperatures will reduce by 20%. With half of its population already experiencing water stress, it is expected that 500 million people by 2025 will experience water stress. The Middle East may be the first region to run out of access of fresh water. Now, this is bad news for a region already choked with conflict, because very major rivers in the Middle East crosses international borders, which means that future wars may very well be fought over access of fresh water. Climate change's environment effects are also felt by the agricultural sector, which accounts for a significant portion of the region's economies and uses 85% of the water in the Middle East. The region's agricultural industry will be severely impacted by a decrease in access to fresh water, and millions may be forced to move into already congested cities. The area is looking at a prescription for additional calamity when you add that to the present poisonous mixture of high unemployment rates, a growing population, and political instability. Now that we are aware of how serious the effects of climate change are, we must ascertain what the environment is doing to address this issue. Countries agree that fighting climate change requires operation, and in a landmark agreement signed in Paris in 2015, they committed to making efforts to limit global warming to 1.5 Celsius. Moreover, Egypt will host the COP27 conference of world leaders in November, when nations will come up with more ambitious goals for lowering emissions, such as limiting the use of fossil fuels. As a lot of nations have also committed to reaching net zero by 2050. This initiates minimizing greenhouse gas emissions and balancing any leftover emissions by removing an equal amount of greenhouse gases from the environment. Experts agree that net zero requires governments, businesses, and individuals to make sustainable changes. Governments and businesses need to make significant changes, but scientists say that we all need to make changes as well in our daily lives. Our impact on the environment is crucial. For example, we can fly less, use public transportation less often, or only when necessary, consume less meat and dairy products, use less energy, and replace our gas heaters with electric ones. You and I can make a difference. We can fight climate change by holding ourselves and each other accountable. Thank you for your time.